Welcome back to Pybites YouTube, and today a video about object representation in Python. So when you create your own class and say I get a name, set it to name, and I got my own class. So I can make an instance, Julian. And when I want to make sense of this object, I don't get really that far. So you can add a stir or a wrapper dunder to give your objects more meaning. So especially when you print them in debugging, that makes more sense. So a good example of this is from datetime import date. If we do date today, store that into a variable. I can print today, and then it will give me the string representation or the human-friendly version. If I call, that's the same by calling stir on it. But if I call wrapper on it, it actually shows how to make such an object, exactly how to make a date object. So it's often said that wrapper is for the machine and stir is for the human. Although, I think this looks pretty nice for the human as well. To test out wrapper, you can put it into the eval built-in. And that doesn't work because I didn't import datetime. Interesting. Okay. Normally, you should be able to make an object passing the output of wrapper into eval. But maybe it's my import. So let's just try this then. And it works, right? So taking, apart from datetime.date, taking the output of wrapper, putting that into eval, it makes an object. So let's apply that to the class I just defined. So let's go back. Let's just do it again. I can add a stir. It's just going to return self.name. And I can add a wrapper. That's going to give me the exact syntax how to make an instance of this class. So at the first go, we can try do something like this. But then we hard code the class, and if we make a subclass, that might lead to problems. So I much prefer referring to the class like this. So class name, and then it's a bit more flexible. Okay, let's try that again. Stir A, just Julian, wrapper A, the exact way how I could make an instance. Test that out. And that works. This is quite some boilerplate. So since I believe 3.7, we have data classes. So I can do from data classes, import data class. And if I would do the same as above, but decorate the class with data class and use type hints by defining the attributes I want. So in this case, only this. This is way shorter than this. We should get the same behavior. With the difference that now both wrapper and string default to the wrapper version of it. So I could probably just write my own. By the way, this should work as well. Yeah. And that works. So there you go. Quick video on wrapper versus stir. I think I said wrapper is for machine. The other, I misquoted that. It's actually wrapper is for the developer and stir is for the consumer. Nonetheless, wrapper is how you make an object. Stir is a more human-friendly representation. I would recommend adding both to your objects, and they will really help make your objects more readable when you're debugging. Hope this helps, and see you in the next video.